Okay, Assalamualaikum class. This is the lecture on the literature review. So the objective of this lecture is first is it is a continuation from my previous lecture. Second is in this lecture I will going to discuss on the what should be inside of your chapter 2, which is your literature review. So this is the content of today's lecture. So kita akan tengok review balik lah. What is a literature review? Why we need to do a literature review? How to do literature review? And then the structure of the chapter and the references. So we have looked into this. What is a literature review? Okay. It's an overview or summarizing major parts and bringing them together to build a picture of what's out there. Okay. Literature is a writing, a scholarly articles. So literature review, you want to look something, you want to summarize on the what you are doing from the article, the scholarly articles. So why we need to do literature review? We have discussed it before. This is summarization, first to make sure you have a thorough understanding what is you are going to do, and then to identify the similar work, okay, we're done within the area, and to put your work in perspective. So for example, if you want to do a system, a car rental system for example, so it is a management information system ataupun would be e-commerce system, and then we have to look into the what have been done, apa yang orang dah guna, and to put your work in a perspective, so you can tengok okay your what type of car rental system that you are going to do, and to provide evidence that may be used to support your own findings. So and literature review also can be used to support the problem, to support your problem, or to support your methodology. So and literature review helps you to answer the question why you want to do this, why you want to do like that, why you need to have those function, why. So you may refer to the literature and saying that you are doing based on what people have been doing. So how to do literature review? First is, of course, you need to search related works in your project area through various sources. So saya biasa minta awak guna Google Scholar. Okay, Google Scholar. Okay, daripada situ, pas Google Scholar, you may find some article cannot be accessed. Okay, itu saya akan tunjuk macam mana nak buat. Okay, another video. And then how to search. Okay, you must use a related keyword based on your project. Okay, so macam mana nak tahu the keyword? First look at your title, and then look at the first you boleh tengok title. Second, you boleh tengok dari segi message on the area of interest, or maybe you look at the theory application. Okay, for example, you are going to do an appointment system. Okay, you are going to do an appointment system. So what are the keywords? For example, your title is online traditional Malay, ini Izan punya online traditional Malay massage appointment system. So she want to develop an information system and appointment system. So what are the keywords? So maybe you can use appointment system as a keyword. Okay, and maybe you can itu first search. Bila you search, you akan jumpa banyak articles. So what to do? Filter related reading materials. Skim. Okay, macam mana nak skim? Macam mana nak tahu related ke tak? First, how to know your article is related. So how to know your article is related? First, okay, look at the title. Okay, so kadang-kadang baca title tak faham sangat. Nampak macam tak berapa. Okay. Then, read abstract. Kalau baca abstract, dalam abstract dia akan sebut pasal background of the research. Yang kedua, dia akan sebut objektif ataupun problem to be solved. Apa problem yang dia nak solve. Yang ketiga, dia akan cakap method. Dan yang keempat, dia akan cakap result. So daripada sini awak boleh tengok, okay, problem yang dia buat, dia nak buat apa sebenarnya, paper ni cerita pasal apa, what type of system that this authors, what type of problem this authors trying to solve. Okay, what are the result, what are the method that have been used. Okay, so daripada situ awak ambil, download the paper and save, simpan. Okay, so next apa dia, summarize and rephrase. Lepas you download, put in a folder, name, rename elok-elok artikel, rename based on the title, and then summarize and rephrase. So saya ada mention dalam topik yang first, yang lecture yang first on literature review. So you mungkin nak cari artikel tu, buat searching based on apa objektif you nak buat. Contoh, appointment system. So first you want to find a definition on appointment system. So you cari artikel appointment system, look at the definition. Okay, so you akan buat on the definition, and then what is appointment system. So you akan simpan, okay, appointment system. Okay, reference A, define appointment system as this. Reference B, define appointment system yang ni. Reference C, define appointment system yang ni. And then you nak baca next, nak tahu what are the component of appointment system. Okay, so carilah, baca lagi, tulis apa, summarize, and then conclude your finding in each section. Gather all finding in this section into implication of literature review. So ada 5 benda sebenarnya dalam literature review, 5 benda yang kena buat. Okay, I akan go one by one. So apa dia structure of the chapter 2? First, you need to have an introduction. Introduction cerita apa? Kena cerita lah. Introduction sebenarnya, saya tengok masa chapter 1, ramai yang copy paste introduction. Amboi, macam saya tak boleh detect jauh copy paste. Introduction ni, you want to introduce apa chapter yang chapter 1 ke chapter 2, chapter tu cerita apa. Okay, so for example, untuk chapter 2, introduction dia, awak ceritalah, it is a review on previous research. So awak review apa? Awak review on apa? Sebutkanlah apa yang awak review. So my topic is on appointment system. So I'm going to review, first is on appointment system, second apa yang what people have been done on appointment system, and so on. Okay, itu introduction. Second is area of interest. So area of interest ni bergantung kepada awak buat apa. So saya tak nak awak buat area of interest tu terlalu luas scope dia. Terlalu luas. Apa maksud terlalu luas? Contoh kisah appointment system tadi. Appointment system fall under management information system. So tak perlulah awak nak pergi start dengan MIS. Tak perlu. Terus proceed dengan appointment system. Kalau orang buat inventory management system, tak perlu cerita MIS, terus fokus pada inventory management system, and so on. The second part is area of interest, and then the part is domain or problem area. Okay, contoh yang saya boleh bagi kat sini ialah, kita tengok contoh tajuk daripada Fidausi. Fidausi punya title is E-Learning Arabic Language using Flipped Learning Model. So dia punya kita tengok kat sini. Okay, ini title yang dibuat oleh Fidausi lah, E-Learning Arabic Language using Flipped Learning Model. So kita tahu first dia kena cerita dekat first dalam literature dia Fidausi kena cerita pasal what is e-learning. Okay, what is e-learning? What are the component of e-learning? Okay, then first. Yang kedua, cerita pasal problem or domain. Problem or domain. So, problem sekarang yang dia nak selesaikan oleh Firdaus ialah Arabic language. E-learning for Arabic language. So, dia kena cerita kat sini. Kena ada artikel dan cerita learning Arabic. What is the problem with learning Arabic? Is the problem in current situation from literature. So kena carilah apa artikel yang ada sebut pasal yang dah buat on the Arabic language, learning Arabic using e-learning. Kena tunjuklah apa artikel dah ada, kena cite apa yang dibuat, yang telah dibuat, apa gap yang ada dalam current e-learning. Okay, and then yang ketiga dia akan cerita pasal teori, which is kat sini kita tahu Firdausi akan guna flip learning model. So kita ceritalah what is flip learning model, and then component, and then contoh yang orang dah guna buat e-learning guna flip model. Okay, then yang kelima ialah sistem development. Ini kalau buat sistem. So kalau you all buat multimedia, dia ada development life cycle dia. Nak pakai model apa? ID model untuk develop. So kena ceritalah kat sini. ID model ni ada berapa stage, apa steps yang ada. Kalau buat BI, apa development yang methodology yang ada. So mungkin ada 2-3 methodology yang you want to review. So ini kat sini dalam 2.5. 2.6 cerita pasal similar existing system. Yang ini kalau kita ambil contoh yang pasal Firdausi tadi, so dia kena cari apa yang dah ada, apa yang dah orang buat e-learning on Arabic language. Okay, and then masa similar existing system ni you kena ceritalah apa kurang orang punya. Okay, and last sekali ialah implication of the literature review. So dalam 2.7 awak akan cerita kat sini is kind of okay, so first awak akan cerita apa komponen yang awak akan ada. Kedua, mungkin awak akan cerita contoh flip model tu ada banyak jenis flip model. So which model yang akan guna? So kat sini implication ni akan cerita the decision that you want to make based on your literature review. Contoh dalam development life cycle, mungkin ada beberapa development life cycle yang awak review. So awak nak pakai yang mana? So you akan cerita dalam the implication of literature review. Okay, next we are going to look into a detail on each of the section lah. So introduction biasanya kita akan give expectation to the reader on what will be discussed or will not be discussed in the chapter. Okay, biasa satu paragraph sahaja introduction, and then yang kedua awak akan cerita area of interest. Untuk subtopic jangan letak area of interest. Mentang-mentang lah saya buat 2.2 area of interest, awak pun buat 2.2 tak area of interest. No, your 2.2 would be apa awak punya area of interest lah. Contoh awak buat pasal e-learning, so the subtitle is e-learning lah. Okay, so kalau awak nak cerita pasal you punya ni on prediction methodology, prediction, so the 2.2 you would be prediction lah. Okay, and then apa cerita pasal ni? Describe the area of interest of your project. Give readers general idea on the topic and what they need to know regarding the area. So cerita pasal e-learning. What is e-learning? Okay, apa komponen dalam e-learning? How we want to classify it is e-learning or a presentation slide. What is e-commerce? What are the components that must be inside an e-commerce? Okay, apa definition of e-commerce? Okay, may talk about the definition, characteristic, types and etc. Banyak lagi benda lain. Kalau you nak start dengan business analytics, you can cerita what is business analytics, what are the type of business analytics. Mana baca ambil buku teks copy semua? Tak, jangan copy dalam buku teks. Okay, you need to have a reference. Contoh awak kata definition of e-commerce ialah dia. Siapa yang kata? You have to put a reference. Find orang siapa yang kata macam tu. May start with broader definition before going to more specific area. Okay, and may end the section with summary table or state-of-the-art word within the investigated area. So mungkin awak boleh buat summary table on what you have found. Okay, mungkin awak letak dalam table apa components. Let's say people A kata, author A kata e-commerce mesti ada 5 komponen. Author B kata ada 6 komponen. So you mungkin boleh buat macam mana nak buat contoh. Contoh macam ni. So let's say ni adalah table. So kat sini list all the components. Components of e-commerce. E-commerce. So kat sini apa komponen dia? Mesti ada shopping, catalog, apa lagi? Komponen A, komponen B, apa-apa. This is all the components. Okay, yang awak jumpa lah. And then ini adalah reference yang awak jumpa. So author A. Author A kata yang ni ada, ni bukan components, ni bukan komponen, ni bukan komponen. Author B kata ni tapi ni bukan. Author C. So kita tahu. So daripada sini kita tahu. Okay, diorang semua the scholars pun tak bersependapat. Ada yang kata e-commerce component mesti ada catalog, mesti ada payment, mesti ada search, mesti ada mana lagi? Comment or review and so on. Okay, so you may conclude it from here. Okay, analysis. And then next part is domain problem area. So domain problem area ni bergantung pada awak nak buat kat mana lah. Kau nak buat learning Arabic language ke, nak buat inventory management ke, nak buat pasal apa. Okay, so used to describe domain of the project. So give readers what they need to know regarding the problem area. So kalau macam awak buat inventory management system, okay, awak nak buat inventory management system dekat sesuatu company. Contoh awak nak buat inventory management system dekat company A. So dekat sini bukan cerita pasal company A domain. No, you have to focus on problem area. So kena ceritalah inventory management system ni apa yang orang dah buat and what is the problem. Okay, cerita apa yang orang dah buat and what is the problem with the current inventory management system. And then next you have to talk about the theory. Apa approach awak nak? Dah jumpa, dah tahu problem. So macam mana awak nak selesai masalah tu? Awak nak propose apa? Awak nak enhance apa dekat inventory management system? Contoh nak enhance guna QR code. So kena review lah on the QR code. So next is system development model. So in this chapter, in this part, you have to explain the model, the development model, which is the method lah, the framework. Okay, 1 point. Chapter 1 itu awak buat framework kan. So framework tu sebenarnya should be based on the system development model. And then system development model ni ada banyak sebenarnya. So you may review 1, maybe 2 development model. Okay, so apa yang kena buat? Describe few models, make a conclusion on which model is to be selected. Okay. Okay, this part, seperti cerita tadi lah, you have to review the similar existing system yang dah ada. Okay, so you may start with the introduction, and then you can buat subsection that consist of selected similar existing system and summarize about the existing system ataupun existing lebih kurang existing project or research that is similar with your FYP project, and then ended with comparison of each system, conclude with its implication to your project. Okay, last kali ialah awak buat you have to gather all findings from the literature and then conclude it. Okay, application it. So daripada awal tadi awak cerita pasal area of interest, awak cerita pasal domain, pasal teori, pasal existing system, pasal development model yang ada. So what is the implication? You may conclude on what you are going to use and why you are going to use that theory or that development model in this subsection.
And last sekali is a conclusion, should be a summary of chapter 2. Okay, so now you may start searching for related material for chapter 2, which is the literature review, and you may have to read, summarize it. Okay, boleh cari dekat mana? Google Scholar, dekat you can use Easy Access Library. Okay, pergi dekat Sandara, ITPE Explore, SCM and so on. Okay class, all the best. Thank you.